What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another Season of Discovery Gold Guide. So in today's video, we're looking at a farm for an item that is in high demand, kind of difficult to get, but therefore the price is really high. Now, before we dive into the specifics, big thank you to all of you guys who's picked up the complete gold guide for Season of Discovery. Now, the gold guide contains this farm and every other farm that I consider to be extremely good in Phase 1 Season of Discovery. So if that sounds interesting, you can find it linked down below in the description. And just know by getting the guide, it also comes with every single future update done to the guide for free. So whenever there's Phase 2, Phase 3, in Season of Discovery, I'm going to update the guide and you guys get that guide sent automatically to your email. So the item of interest today is actually going to be this bad boy right here. The iridescent pearl. Kind of hard to pronounce for someone from Norway. But these pearls right here are extremely valuable because they're needed for a lot of the good crafts. Now, this is a gem-studded belt, cannot be crafted yet because you need leatherworking 185. But all these other items can be crafted. So the spider silk boots, which is the item that can be upgraded to epic with BFD, is needing 2 of these pearls in order to be crafted. The shining silver breastplate, which is like a bisque chest that can also be upgraded to epic with BFD, also needs 2 pearls. And then you have the phoenix items, you have the hammer and the rune golden rod for enchanters. So a lot of demand mainly for these 2 items down here, and they are extremely expensive. I was lucky enough to snipe one of these bad boys out from the auction house for 25 silver, but right now on most realms, like, they're going up and up and up in market value. So they're sitting at, depending on your realm, but they've been going for roughly 5 to 7 gold each. So the mobs that I'm killing right here are like level 20, 21. So if you get 1 pearl an hour together with all the other stuff that you're getting while you're killing these guys, that's not too bad. But it is super RNG. You can obtain the pearl with multiple different sources. Like the pearl can drop directly from mobs that we cannot kill, so that's not worth looking into. But this one can be contained in, and you have the big mouth clam, which comes from higher leveled mobs. So we're looking at the thick-shelled clam that can drop from a lot of different mobs, but there are some areas that's way better than others. You can also fish for it in Hinterlands, Fairless, and Ishara, and you can also pickpocket the mobs. Actually, the mobs that I'm looking at right now are some of the mobs that it can be pickpocketed from, like the bluegill raiders. But killing is really strong. I'm currently located in wetlands, like all the way down west of the map, is filled with murlocs. The reason why this location is so good is because there's a quest here. So there's a quest to kill these mobs and this named mob, the gobbler. So there's a lot of people around killing these mobs, and that means they will hyper respawn. So you can run back and forth between like 2 camps where they spawn at, and you're constantly going to have murlocs to kill. So that just makes it way easier. They're also really easy to kill, even if they're at your level. So the XP an hour by just simply grinding mobs is also not bad. The drop chance of getting the clams is relatively high. It's not hard to get the clams at all. However, though, getting the actual pearl from a clam is kind of difficult. According to Wowhead, I got the shit pearl right now, but according to Wowhead, it has a 3% chance of dropping from the clam itself. There's a lot of data on it, so that might be accurate, even though Wowhead is not exactly known for having the most accurate data. But in those 2 bags with the clams, that took me like no time at all to fill up. I did not get the pearl, but that pearl, once you get it, and the current price that it's going for, makes this a very solid gold farm, because you're also going to get other items as well that you can straight up vendor. Like, some of these items are needed for various quests, so you can even put it up on the auction house depending on the price in your realm. But for instance, the murloc fins are needed for one of the Red Ridge quests, so at least make sure to check the value in your realm before you vendor them. So If I were you, I would have downloaded the add-on Trade Skill Master, because then you can pretty much just hover over an item and you can see what the price is on your realm. So before you vendor it, you can see if it's worth putting it up on the auction house. But that was pretty much it for today's video. So if you guys want to see more videos like this, just make sure that you are subscribed to the YouTube channel, and that way you'll be notified whenever the next video hits. And you can always take a sneak peek on all the farms by looking into the complete gold guide for Season of Discovery, which is linked down below. That will be it for today's video, though. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, bye-bye.